and I ate them. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome everybody to the December 23rd Commission for the Parks and Recreations. Welcome, commissioners, and welcome to our audience. This year, we have been working with a new program where we have had a student from our either Pee-wee program or our after-school programs lead us in the pledge. And today we have Dexter Papps. I'd like everybody to stand for the pledge and Dexter to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
He's kind of standing out.
I
Put your hand over your heart.
hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America, land that I love. Cindy's I heard, and I heard through the night with the lights from above. From the mountains to the prairie to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, land, home.
Good job.
Thank you, Dexter. This has been such an interesting way to start the meetings. Our new Mayor Kors asked me, he said, I'd like to get that going at our council meeting. And Director of our Parks and Recreation has set it up so that it's going to start at your council meetings too. Okay, at this time, could we have roll call?
Chair Boley,
Present.
Vice Chair Coldonado,
Present.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Here.
Commissioner Cohen,
Here.
Commissioner Goodman,
Here.
Commissioner Crawford,
Here.
Commissioner Diaz,
Here.
and Commissioner Lamort.
Here. Director Alvarado, could we have a report on the posting of the agenda?
The agenda for this meeting was posted at City Hall, the Leisure Center, and the city's website on Wednesday, December 18th, as required by established policies and procedures.
Thank you. I trust all the commissioners got a copy of the minutes from the last November 25th meeting. Are there any additions, corrections, changes? I have one on public comment number 2. The last name is Dolle. Commissioner Lamort moved to accept. Do we have a second? Commissioner Cohen, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain. Okay. Director Alvarado, do we have any correspondence?
None today, sir.
This time has been set aside for members of the public to address our Parks and Recreations Commission on agenda items and items of general interest within the subject matter of the
park, and along with the other facilities there, it creates a critical mass of really interesting facilities to take advantage of. There's also an opportunity to coordinate with the Sunrise Park Neighborhood Association. We have one of the representatives there, from there today, 1PS, the Arts Commission, and doing a larger branding and visibility plan that will help support the park and the pool. The second issue is visitor passes. The visitor passes are now $15, which is basically makes it inaccessible for any visitor, and it's highly elitist. Only a wealthy visitor is going to pay $15 to come and swim at the pool. It's counterproductive for raising money, and it's counterproductive in a tourist town to tell visitors that you're not really welcome there, that it's only for residents. It's also a lost opportunity to promote the swim center as an asset and maybe combine it in co-op marketing with the Palm Springs Bureau of Tourism, hotels, inns, conventions, just as we do for hiking and golfing and biking and every other outdoor activity here in Palm Springs, swimming should be a part of that, and we're really cutting off visitors to the swim center. And visitors become residents. That's what happened to me. When I first came here for 5 years, I came and swam in that pool, and it was the highlight of my trip. So I want other visitors to experience that too, and you can't do it with a $15 fee. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker?
I'm going to parallel what you've just heard. I was here last meeting, and I'm a representative of the board of Sunrise Park. I wanted to let you know that since we talked the last time, we've discussed within the board, as well as 1PS, the Historic Society, the Arts Commission, as well as what our beginning conversation was with you. We're extremely interested in developing a program where we can work in combination to not only bring focus, but usage and most of all branding to Sunrise Park. We think that with the addition of COD and the Mizell Center and the Swim Club and all of the various things that are a part of Sunrise Park, that it is a very separate situation from the other parks within the city itself. We're going to be looking at how we can work with each of these individuals, and we've talked to Denise from the city as well, as to how we could work together to begin something. We know that the Arts Commission was approached by the tribe, actually, and they're talking about doing something interesting in terms of signage as a special event type of thing within the park already. So that there's interest from a lot of different angles here. And from our selfish angle of Sunrise Park, we'd like to suggest that we'd like to get our neighbors much more involved with and see what we could come up with, whether it would be special events or promotional items. I mean, we've got opera in the park. There's a lot of more opportunities. And all we'd like to say is that we are very open now to look at opportunities that we have, to work with the city, to work with the different organizations like the Historic Society and the Arts Commission, et cetera, to develop a program that we can look at to develop, even if it's just a short-term one, like the signage that Tom is talking about, because we do need to build a brand. And if we do that, we will have something special. And you know I'm a New Yorker, so I spent a few years involved with the Central Park Conservancy. And not that I want to make that what Sunrise Park is, but certainly people getting together and looking at the opportunities from the cultural side, from the educational side, from the sports side, from the children's side, that there are ways that we can build on, and we'd like very much to work with you all and with the other groups that we've talked to, and in any way possible, look at how we could develop at least a starting program to bring focus to Sunrise Park. Thank you.
Thank you, Marty. Do we have any other speakers? Welcome.
Hi there. My name is Kathy Friedel, and I'm sort of a typical user of the Palm Springs pool, and I just wanted to read a very brief statement in support of the swimming pool. I have been enjoying the swim center since I moved here 4 years ago, and it's such a treat to be able to swim year-round outdoors in a beautiful Olympic-sized pool that's heated in the winter and chilled in the summer, not to mention those amazing mountain views you see with every breath and stroke. I use the pool more often in the summer because it's too hot to exercise outdoors, and there's nothing better than jumping into a chilled pool when it's over 110 degrees outside, and it actually makes me look forward to exercising. For burning calories, all over muscle toning, and increased lung capacity, there's no better workout than lap swimming. Along the lines of what Tom said, for other pool patrons vacationing here, I think the price of $15 per swim is too high. I own a small boutique hotel here in town, and we have a swimming pool, but we're very often asked if there's another larger pool to swim in. And I recommend it, but many times guests do come back and they're a little put off by the $15 a swim.
Very, very grateful for you guys listening to us and making those changes. I would like to make a few points. One is that We are now in need of fountains to fill up dog